character and grit rivaling that of the toughest cowboy or the saltiest oil rigger, Vassar Miller reflects the best of Texas in her person and in her poetry. Vassar Miller has published 9 volumes of poetry and was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize for Wage War on Silence. All her poetry was collected and published in 1991 under the title If I Had Wheels or Love. She was selected as Poet Laureate for the state of Texas in 1987. Ms. Miller's poems have been published in hundreds of periodicals and more than 50 anthologies. She is an accomplished teacher of creative writing and was writer-in-residence at the University of St. Thomas. She has accomplished these creative works of writing and teaching in spite of a lifelong affliction by cerebral palsy, which made independent movement impossible and which rendered her speech difficult to utter or to comprehend. Larry McMurtry writes of Vassar, "As I have watched her poetry for a long, long time, it's very easy to point out characteristics which I admire. Her clarity, her precision, her intelligence, her honesty. But I want to mention one other quality that I think she has both as a person and as a poet, her tenacity. That has to be at one and the same time physical, intellectual, and moral. She has survived. You have to survive on 2 levels. Your soul has got to survive. Your concern, your heart, your feelings. Your skills have got to survive too. Literary history is rich in examples in which poets manage to preserve one, but not the other." Once as a child, I loved to hop on round, plump bugs and make them stop before they crossed a certain crack. My bantam brawn could turn them back, my crooked step wrenched straight to kill live pods that then screwed tight and still. Small sinner, stripping boughs of pears, shinnied past sweet and wholesome airs. How could a tree be so unclean? Nobody knows but Augustine. He nuzzled pears from Damson's dugs, and I scrunched roly-poly bugs. No wolf's imprint or tiger's trace does Christ hunt down to catch with grace in nets of love the devious praise, whose feet go softly all their days. The foot of Adam leaves the mark of some child scrabbling in the dark.
I want to be remembered, of course, as a poet, but even more I want to be remembered as a decent human being who was compassionate and who had a passion for justice.